Bigger story in this town, really, because there is now big-time questions with the goaltending. Yes, sad, but true. You win with your goaltender. I had a chance to talk today with the Flyers general manager, Paul Holmgren. Is the intention to try to fix in front what's going on behind?
Well, we're minus Chris, we know that, and I think we needed to try to add some size and experience. I think we have. Obviously, our goaltending is another issue right now. Ilya and Sergei both know they need to play better. Unfortunately, when goals go in the net, everybody wants to look at the goaltender instead of what maybe happened before that.
So you have no questions about the signing you had with Briz?
Absolutely not. I think Ilya is one of the higher tier goaltenders in the league. Right now he's just going through a rough patch. He'll get better.
Homer, players obviously feed off the goaltender a lot of times. And in this case, there's nothing being fed to him. Does that create doubt with the guys that play in front of him, the way it's going right now?
Well, you take it on a game-by-game basis. I think the players know it's a long grind. The season, it's 82 games, and then you got your playoffs. And like I said, everybody has bad patches. I think our players are 100% behind everything that's going on here.
After the game on Saturday, Briz says, "I got to find peace in my soul to play here in Philadelphia." How do you respond to that?
I like to think I know Ilya a lot better than most people, and that's just the way he is. He's out there sometimes. But he's a good goalie. It just happens to be going through a rough patch right now. He'll get better.
Is he out there too much?
A lot of times it's just the way they are. It's just part of what makes them Ilya.
I know you were looking at other players. Is there no longer that desire because of getting Kubina?
Well, I like our defense right now. I think we got bigger. We've got Kubina's a right-handed shot, which we haven't had probably since Eric Desjardins. He can play in all situations: penalty kill, power play, regular shift.
No, I'm not so sure they won't make another trade before the deadline. And it got so bad for Briscala, he was booed heavily by the fans as he was pulled from the game on Saturday. So I talked to Danny Briere on whether players worry about what's going on behind them in goal.
I don't think it's fair to just blame the goaltenders.
Why not? Why? I mean, if there's a soft goal, there's a soft goal, right?
Yeah, when it's a soft goal, yeah. But we're losing game not because of only soft goals. We make mistakes in front of them, and we fix our problems. They'll fix their problem, and everything will get back on track. I think you heard Peter Laviolette talk. I mean, goaltendings are struggling right now, but other players are struggling. I'm struggling too.
Briz is kind of out there. And yesterday after the game, he says, "I got to find peace in my soul to play here in Philadelphia." Now, you're a guy that came here. Can he make it? I know you did. Can he make it?
I think he can. We all know that the fans here are awesome and they're passionate and they want to win. I kind of went through the same thing my first year. It's not an easy thing.
But his personality's different than yours.
I don't know, but at the end of the day, we're all competitive hockey players, and he just needs to find his game, find his confidence, and things will get back on track. I'm convinced of that.
Because he's a little out there. The players in the locker room, and hockey players are different. They're a little stranger than other athletes. In that locker room,
we say that about goaltenders usually.
Well, and that's the case. Do other players say, "Hey, man, you just got to play and stop all this other stuff"?
Yeah, I mean, it is what it is. I mean, like I said, he's not the only one who's having a tough time lately.
The goaltender is what normally wins the Stanley Cup, right?
It's a team game.
You're good at it.
It's not right, we need everybody to be going the same way.
Boy, Danny just would not give it up, would he? Now, it's obvious the Flyers will be without Chris Pronger the rest of the season after his injury on October 24th. Amazing that I'm told Pronger has not been diagnosed with a concussion, but post-concussion syndrome. His wife, Lauren, says he has to start worrying about the rest of his life, and also it's about time he talks to Keith Primo, who had a concussion. She says Chris was missed at today's Wives Carnival.
You know, I'm used to seeing him here always with me, and you know, it's really upsetting for him, upsetting for me, and he wishes he could be here, as he wishes he could be out on the ice as well.
All right, the 76ers, they begin a